ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ CID ಘಟಕದ ಸೂಪರಿಂಟೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಶ್ಮಿ ಪರಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು ಸಹ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಉಮಾ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್, ಸೂಪರಿಂಟೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ CID ಘಟಕ. ಅವರು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರೆಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನೂ ಸಹ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರ್ತೀನಿ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ರಶ್ಮಿ ಪರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಉಮಾ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಮೇಡಮ್. ರಶ್ಮಿ, ನಾನು ಸುತಪ್ರದಾಲಯ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ವಿದುಷಿ ರಮಾ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಬೆಳಗೋದ ಮೂಲಕ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. Thank you, madam. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅವರು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋರಿದ್ದರು. ಆದರೆ ತುರ್ತು ಕರ್ತವ್ಯದ ನಿಮಿತ್ತ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೂ ಸಹ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಸುತಪ್ರದಾಲಯ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮುಂದಿನ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ನಾನು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಕುಸುಮಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ವಹಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಇದನ್ನು ಅವರು ನಿರೂಪಣೆ ಮಾಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಕಡೆಯ ಗಡಿಯವರೆಗೂ ಇದ್ದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗಳು ಧೃತಿ ಏನು ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ರಂಗಪ್ರವೇಶ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹವನ್ನು ನೀಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಸುತಪ್ರದಾಲಯ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಸ್ವಾಗತ, ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. Good evening to everybody present here. I am Dr. Kusum Prasad, the Sutradhar for this evening. We welcome everybody with a heart full of grace for your blessings for Dhruti today. She deserves it. As the tradition says, let me first introduce the backbone, the ensemble, who's going to create this beautiful journey with all of you. Can I request our orchestra, Natavangam, Vidushi, Srimati Rama Prasad, the everything of Sutta to please join us on the stage. With a round of applause, can we welcome Rama? Vocals, Vidwan Shri Balasubramanya Sharma. Mridangam, Shri Janardhana Rao. Violin, Vidvam Shri Dayakar. Veena, Vidvam Shri Shankara Raman. And flute, Vidwan Shri Nitish Kankal. Put your hands together. And we have Sagar with us, who's going to join us this beautiful evening. Welcome, Sagar, too. Sir, can we begin with an invocation song this evening? As our ensemble comes on to get ready to enthrall you this evening, I'm welcoming all of you. Dr. Srimati Shubha Dhananjay, Nritya Saraswati. Her expressions, her beauty, her smile enchants everybody who sees her. A round of applause for Srimati Nritya Saraswati Shubha Dhananjay, Bharatanatyam and Kathak artist, Guru, Chairperson, President Karnataka Sangeeta Nrityalaya Academy. We have two other guests who will be joining us very shortly. I also welcome Srimati Rashmi Paradi, IPS officer. Welcome, ma'am. It always feels a pleasure to welcome somebody from the services. And Uma Prashant, we welcome you. On to you, sir, to start the evening with blessings.
कल्याणाद्भुतगात्राय कामितार्थप्रदायिने श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथाय श्रीनिवासाय ते नमः श्रीनिवासाय ते नमः श्रीनिवासाय ते नमः वेंकटरमणने बारो शेषाचलवासने बारो वेंकटरमणने बारो शेषाचलवासने बारो वेंकटरमणने बारो शेषाचलवासने बारो ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಶೇಷಾಚಲ ವಾಸನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಪಂಕಜನಾಭಾ ಪರಮ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಶಂಕರ ಬೇತನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಪಂಕಜನಾಭಾ ಪರಮ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಶಂಕರ ಬೇತನೆ ಬಾರೋ ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಶೇಷಾಚಲ ವಾಸನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಮುದ್ದು ಮುಖದ ಮಗುವೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಮುದ್ದು ಕೊಡುವೆನೋ ಬಾರೋ ಮುದ್ದು ಮುಖದ ಮಗುವೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಮುದ್ದು ಕೊಡುವೆನೋ ಬಾರೋ ನಿರ್ದಯವೇಗೋ ನಿನ್ನೊಳಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದೇನೋ ಬಾರೋ ನಿರ್ದಯವೇಗೋ ನಿನ್ನೊಳಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದೇನೋ ಬಾರೋ ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಶೇಷಾಚಲ ವಾಸನೆ ಬಾರೋ ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣನೆ ಕಾಮನಯ್ಯ ಕರುಣಾಳೋ ಶ್ಯಾಮಲವರ್ಣನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಕಾಮನಯ್ಯ ಕರುಣಾಳೋ ಶ್ಯಾಮಲವರ್ಣನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಕಾಮನಯ್ಯ ಕರುಣಾಳೋ ಶ್ಯಾಮಲವರ್ಣನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಕೋಮಲಾಂಗ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ರಾಯನೇ ಬಾರೋ ಕೋಮಲಾಂಗ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ರಾಯನೇ ಬಾರೋ ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಶೇಷಾಚಲ ವಾಸನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಪಂಕಜನಾಭಾ ಪರಮ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಶಂಕರ ಬೇತನೆ ಬಾರೋ ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಶೇಷಾಚಲ ವಾಸನೆ ಬಾರೋ ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಶೇಷಾಚಲ ವಾಸನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಶೇಷಾಚಲ ವಾಸನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಶೇಷಾಚಲ ವಾಸನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ
Bala sir, that was beyond everything. What a beautiful invocation to start this evening. Venkataramanani Varo. Thank you so much. Many of us, we still understand Bharatanatyam just as a dance. Bharatanatyam is among India's most cherished classical dance traditions, an art in which rhythm, music, movements and expression come together through the body of the dancer. But what truly makes Bharatanatyam? It's not simply the costume, the music, the story itself, or even the sequence in which stories are presented. These all have changed and evolved over time. At the heart of Bharatanatyam lies something more fundamental, its own unmistakable grammar of movement, the movement which just waves, which takes you through emotion, that takes you through everything one really wants to see. The body is held and poised, erect and controlled, yet never rigid. From this comes the characteristic Aramandi, the half-seated posture, with the knees and feet turned outward. In this stance, that gives Bharatanatyam so much of its distinctive geometry, with strong lines, angles and triangular forms appearing and disappearing as the dancer moves, sways, flows to the music, to the ensemble which is playing over there. There is also a deeper seated position, and most importantly, the Adavu system, the vocabulary from which Bharatanatyam builds its pure dance. An Adavu is not merely a step. The movement of the feet, knees, torso, arms with hands must come together as one coordinated rhythmic idea. Adavus are then woven into larger patterns and tirmanas, always held within the discipline of the tala. There are hastamudras, each moment describing, each mudra describing something so different, something so beautiful. The hand that is empty one moment may in the next become a flower, a bird, a crown, or a prayer. It means change with the grace, with the glance, the body, the context and the imagination of the dancer. Isn't it so beautiful? That is why when we see these dances, it makes me feel very emotional and flow with it. It's through this union of movement and suggestions that Bharatanatyam moves between Nritta, the beauty of pure rhythm and movement, and Abhinaya, the words of expression and meaning. These postures, Adavu, gestures, and characteristic way of organizing the body in the space from the technical core that gives Bharatanatyam its distinctive identity. Individual gurus and tradition may place their own stylistic emphasis upon them, but the underlying grammar remains recognizable. Each guru has their own style of approaching a form in a different manner. The margam. Within this tradition lies the margam, literally a path. The traditional Bharatanatyam margam unfolds through Allaripu, Jatiswaram, Shabdam, Varnam, Padam or Javali, Tilana, and concluding with a devotional verse. And you're going to go through this journey. But the margam is much more than a list of items. T. Balasaraswati gave perhaps its most beautiful interpretation when she compared the German journey through a Bharatanatyam recital to entering a great temple. Close your eyes and visualize how the feeling is truly there. We enter the Gopuram, the outer hall of Allaripu, cross the Ardha Mandapam, halfway hall of Jatiswaram, then the Mandapam, the great hall of Shabdam, and enter the holy presence of the deity of the Varnam. This is the space which gives the dancer expensive scope to reveal the music, rhythm, and moods of the dance. The Varnam is the continuum which gives ever-expanding room to the dancer to delight her self-fulfillment by providing the fullest scope to her own creativity as well as to the tradition of the art, as we just mentioned. Every teacher, every guru brings in something new, some new nuances, but the form remains as traditional as ever. Padas now follow. In dancing to padas, one experiences the containment, cool and quiet of entering the sanctum from its external present. The expanse and the brilliance of the outer corridor disappears in the dark inner sanctum, and the rhythmic, virtuous of the Varnam yield to soul-stirring music and abhinaya of the Padam. Dancing to the padam is akin to the juncture when the cascading lights of worship are withdrawn and the drum beats die down to the simple and solemn chanting of sacred verses in the cold closeness of God. Then the Tillana breaks into the movement like the final burning of camphor accompanying by a measure of din and bustle. In conclusion, the devotee takes to his heart the God he has so far glorified, call him by any name, and the dancer competes the traditional order of dancing to a simple devotional verse. But the traditional margam is no longer considered required in current fashion trend and time. Can we cut this? Can we cut that? But no, the tradition follows. Thus, while the margam can be considered most suited to unfold the major dimensions of the dance, it cannot be held that unless it is used, a Bharatanatyam recital ceases to be one. And this evening, we encounter the tradition in one of the most meaningful moments, the Arangetram. Arangetram is the debut performance of a Bharatanatyam student, marking the transition from formal training to performance readiness under the guidance of a guru. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurudevo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. And that is the beauty of the Arangetram. The term Arangetram comes from Tamil, where Arangu means stage and Entram means ascending. Ranga Pravesha is a similar word where Rangam and Pravesham means debuting on the stage. It symbolizes the moment when a student of Bharatanatyam, one of the oldest and the most intricate forms of classical dance, performs on the stage for the first time. This milestone represents not only the culmination of years of intensive training, but also the dancer's beginning to a new journey as an artist. While Arangetram holds great cultural significance, its essence goes beyond just a performance. It reflects discipline, devotion, and the mastery of an ancient dance form passed down through generations. Arangetram is more than a recital. It's an artistic and spiritual milestone. It's an acknowledgement to the guru, the teacher, that the student has achieved a level of proficiency in Bharatanatyam that enables them to perform independently. This event traditionally signifies that the student is now qualified to carry forward the art, teach others, and contribute to the preservation of this cultural treasure. The key components of Arangetram includes technical mastery, storytelling through dance, physical and mental discipline. Without discipline, nothing comes in. Without story, the dance performance seems incomplete, and without the technical mastery which the guru has forwarded to her student, everything is incomplete. This event is celebrated as a rite of passage, a formal transition from the tutelage of the guru to the public sphere, where the artist unveils their artistic identity to the world. It is Dhruti's Arangetram. Let's know about our little star. Dhruti began her journey in Bharatanatyam at the age of 10 under the tutelage of Guru Srimati Rama Prasad, then began continuing to learn and grow as a dancer for 8 years. Isn't it a coincidence? I was here for Chalanga Puja, and today I am the Sutradhar for her Arangetram. It just feels so beautiful. ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಕನಸು ಇವತ್ತು ನನಸಾಯಿತು. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅರಂಗೇಟ್ರಂ ಸ್ಟೇಜಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೋ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಆ ಕನಸು ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದು ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯಂ, she's passionate about painting, drawing, which ignited at a very small age of 5. Artists are very emotional. And Dhruti too is strongly emotional, resilient, and a vibrant girl. She's completed her grade 7 exam held by Bhangiya Sangeet Parisid. Dhruti is also an avid reader. Her curiosity has developed her into fascination with science and fundamental rules that make reality work, full of questions that feel almost impossible to comprehend. Her experience in Bharatanatyam has been enriched by performances at various cultural and prestigious platforms. She has received numerous awards at such a young age. Yuva Kala Ratna at Swami Vipulananda Institute of Aesthetic Studies, 7th International Nrityanjali Festival in Sri Lanka. I would love you to clap for her as I read her achievements. Purushotham Natya Saraswati at the Saraswati Temple, 9th International Nrityanjali Festival. She has got awards from various countries. 9th International Nrityanjali Festival held at the University of Hindu, Indonesia. Junior Cultural Ambassador at the Cultural Dance Festival held at l'Auditorium IPSL, Prague, France. So Dhruti is not just Indian performer, she has become international awardee under the tutelage of Srimati Rama Prasad. International certifications of participation, Jal Narayana Temple located in Nepal was a recent achievement. Dhruti has successfully finished grade 8 certification of Bharatanatyam. With folded hands, the child has completed her 12th grade and has secured admission in PS University in the field of electronics and communication. Come on, let's have a round of applause for this young, brilliant girl. Dhruti, with folded hands and a heart filled with prayers, seeks the blessings of Lord Ganesha and begins her journey on the stage with Gajavandana Beduve. What a beautiful way. Gajanana, Vignaharta, I pray that this Arangetram is one of the most beautiful events of her life. Imagine the first light of dawn entering a temple. The fragrance of malge huvu, the incense of the agarbatti still lingering in the air, the soft glow of lamp flickering before the sanctum, and somewhere in the silence, the first clear sound of temple bell. It's with the same sense of auspiciousness we begin with Gajavandana Beduve, the words of those of Sri Purandaradasa, the great Kannada Haridasa saint composer, whose contribution to the teaching and development of Carnatic music earned him the revered title Karnataka Sangeeta Pitamaha. So here we have the sparkling glances of Hamsadhvani, seems almost tailor-made for an invocation, bright, open, radiant, like the doors of the temple being thrown open to the morning sun. So here we have Gajavadana Beduve, the first invocation by Dhruti. Ragam Hamsadhvani, Talam Adi, composer Sri Purandaradasa.
ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗೌರಿ ತನಯ 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 ತ್ರಿಜಗ ವಂದಿದನೆ ಸುಜನರ ಪುರೇವನೆ ತ್ರಿಜಗ ವಂದಿದನೆ ಸುಜನರ ಪುರೇವನೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗೌರಿ ತನಯ ತ್ರಿಜಗ ವಂದಿದನೆ ಸುಜನರ ಪುರೇವನೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ पाशांकुशधर परम पवित्र पाशांकुशधर परम पवित्र पाशांकुशधर परम पवित्र पाशांकुशधर परम पवित्र मूषिकवाहना मूषिकवाहन मुनिजन प्रेमा मूषिकवाहन मुनिजन प्रेमा मूषिकवाहन मुनिजन प्रेमा गजवदन ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗೌರಿ ತನಯ ತ್ರಿಜಗ ವಂದಿದನೆ ಸುಜನರ ಪುರೇವನೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಮೋದದಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಪಾದವ ತೋರೋ ಮೋದದಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಪಾದವ ತೋರೋ ಸಾಧು ವಂದಿದನೆ ಆದರದಿಂದಲಿ ಮೋದದಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಪಾದವ ತೋರೋ ಸಾಧು ವಂದಿದನೆ ಆದರದಿಂದಲಿ ಮೋದದಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಪಾದವ ತೋರೋ ಸಾಧು ವಂದಿದನೆ ಆದರದಿಂದಲಿ ಸರಸಿಜನಾಭ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ಸರಸಿಜನಾಭ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ಸರಸಿಜನಾಭ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ಸರಸಿಜನಾಭ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ನಿರತ ನೆನೆಯುವಂತೆ ದಯ ಮಾಡೋ ದೇವ ನಿರತ ನೆನೆಯುವಂತೆ ದಯ ಮಾಡೋ ದೇವ ನಿರತ ನೆನೆಯುವಂತೆ ದಯ ಮಾಡೋ ದೇವ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗೌರಿ ತನಯ ತ್ರಿಜಗ ಮಂದಿರನೇ ಸುಜನರ ಪುರೇವನೇ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಬೇಡುವೆ.
Dhruti, that was beautiful. What a beautiful way to start this evening. Let's put our hands together for Guru Srimati Rama Prasad as I take pride in introducing her. Srimati Rama Prasad. Humble, gracious, and all the time ready to experiment with certain new things. Sutta Pragyalaya Dance School was founded in 2007 by Srimati Rama Prasad, a Bharatanatyam professional with over 25 years of experience. Her passion for teaching began in 2000 when she established her first school in New Jersey, USA. And she has since performed in numerous dance festivals and events worldwide. A key member of Kalai Koval under Sri Kalaimani Srimati Mutturasi Ravi, Rama Prasad has represented the Tamil Nadu state government in over 200 programs abroad, across India and abroad. A round of applause for Rama ma'am. She was felicitated by the then Chief Minister for completing 150 performances of the Sangha Tamil dance drama. She has also performed in Mauritius and 7 consecutive times and at the residence of the President of Mauritius as a special invitee. The mission of Sutta Pragyalaya Dance School is to preserve and impart Bharatanatyam to future generations. Founded in 2007 with few students, the school has grown to over 100. Over 16 years, many students have completed Salangai Puja and Arangetrams and performed at festivals in Chennai on Shankara Television's Natyanjali Utsav Ayush, Ayush TV, Mahashivratri, Maha Utsav, and internationally in Cambodia, Bali, Sri Lanka, and France, as well as at the Shilparam Festival in Tirupati. Recently, students performed at the Chidambaram Natarajar Temple, where she received the Natya Chidambareshwara Award. The school also awarded Best Choreography Award at the Hosur Natyanjali Festival held on Mahashivratri 2026. Congratulations for many more. So many titles, Rama, and you're so humble. I am humbled to be comparing this program today. Abhinaya Saraswati, Kalaratna, Shishu Mandira Nitya, wow, my God, there are so many names which I think I will take an hour at least to complete the list. Rama says, no, don't do it. Driven by her passion for Bharatanatyam, she developed a curriculum combining theory and practice. In affiliation with Annamalai and Pondicherry universities, student appears for Bharatanatyam and grade exams alongside their academic studies. Rama holds a Bachelor of Electronic Science from Madras University and Master of Fine Arts in Bharatanatyam from Annamalai University. From the majesty of Ganesha, we enter a world of wisdom, poetry, and extraordinary devotion. I'll request Varsha to come up and read this beautiful piece for us. Varsha, please come. A round of applause for Varsha.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Namaskara. Picture Srivilliputtur in the cool stillness of Margazhi. Temple bells sound in a distance. Fresh garlands are being woven. The air carries the perfume of tulasi and flowers. And in the midst of this sacred world stands a young girl whose love for the divine knows no boundary. She is Andal, Kodai, Nachiyar, the only woman among the 12 Arvars and the poet saint who gave Tamil literature the immortal Tirupavai and Nachiyar Tirumozhi. Tradition remembers her as a child raised by Periyarvar in Srivilliputtooru, whose devotion was directed entirely towards Lord Vishnu. Kautuvam is an invocatory item in Bharatanatyam recitals. It is a song of devotion in praise of a deity. Kautuvams have a unique structure. It begins with a rhythmic recitation of Sollukattis, followed by the lyrical recitation in the same sandam or rhythmic meter as the Sollis, and later a melodic rendering of the lyrics, and finally ends with a Sollukattu. Musically, most Kautuvams are composed in Natai, Gaulai, Arabhi, Varali, Hamsadhwani, and Sri Ragam. Gangai Muthu Natavanar and the Tanjore Quartet have penned most of the Kautuvams. In a Kautuvam, the Sollukattu or the rhythmic syllables are interspersed with the lyrics of the song. Thus, it has both Nritta, which is footwork, and Abhinaya, which is expressions. The Nachiyar or Andal Kautuvam is specifically associated with the shrine of Srivilliputtooru. Set here in the refreshing Malaya Marutam Ragam, the name that itself evokes a gentle mountain breeze, the music seems to carry the fragrance of Andal's flowers across the stage. Between the sharp geometry of rhythm and the softness of devotion emerges the portrait of a young poet whose love transformed from a devotee to the divine's eternal bride. Dhruti now presents Nachiyar Kautuvam in Ragam Malaya Marutam and Talam Chatushreka.
தாகத்தடம் தரித கடகடமுதரி தகதகதகதிமி திமிதரி கிட்டஜோடு தாகத்தடம் தரித கடகடமுதரி தகதகதகதிமி திமிதரி கிட்டஜோடு தாகத்தடம் தரித கடகடமுதரி தகதகதகதிமி திமிதரி கிடஜுடு தாகதடம் தரி தகடகடம் தரி தகதகதகதிமி திமிதரி கிடஜுடு வில்லினகர்த்திகள் விந்து சீத்தர் மகளாக வந்த திருவாடி பூர நாள் வில்லினகர்த்திகள் விந்து சீத்தர் மகளாக வந்த திருவாடி பூர நாள் வில்லினகர்த்திகள் விந்து சீத்தர் மகளாக வந்த திருவாடி பூர நாள் தித்த 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 இடரக துளசி வனம் தனிலே 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 ஜமோ ஜமோ தகடக நம் தரிரை திக்குத்தக்க தொங்கிடதக தொங்கிடதக தொங்கிட தூதோ கிடதக தொடகிட கிடதக சுக்கிரவாரம் அவதாரமாகி ஜமோ ஜமோ தகடக நமோதரிரை திக்குத்தக்க தொங்கிடதக தொங்கிடதக தொங்கிட தூதோ கிடதக தொடகிட கிடதக சுக்கிரவாரம் அவதாரமாகி ஜக்க கிண்டன் ಡಕ್ಕ ಜಗ್ಗ ತಕ್ಕಿಡದಗಿ ದಿಕ್ಕಿಡದಗಿ ಗಿಡದಗಿ ದಂಗ ಮೇನಿ ದಿಕ್ಕಿಡದಗಿ ದಿರಿಗಿಡದಗಿ ಗಿಡದಗಿ ದಿಗಿರಿ ಅನಿಲ್ದವ ಡಕ್ಕ ಕಿಡ ಡಕ್ಕ ಜಗ್ಗ ತಕ್ಕಿಡದಗಿ ದಿಕ್ಕಿಡದಗಿ ಗಿಡದಗಿ ದಂಗ ಮೇನಿ ದಿಕ್ಕಿಡದಗಿ ದಿರಿಗಿಡದಗಿ ಗಿಡದಗಿ ತಿಗಿರಿ ಅನಿಲ್ದವ ಕೊಂಗಿಡದಗಿ ತೊಡಗಿಡದಗಿ ಗಿಡದಗಿ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯಾನವ ಗಿಡದಗಿ ನದಗಿಡದಗಿ ಗಿಡದಗಿ ನಾಮ ಆಯಿರಂ ಪಡಭದ್ರ ಜಯನಿಗೆ ಸೂಡಿ ಕೊಡುತ್ತ ತಾಗದ ಕಿಡದಗೆ ಕಿಡನಗೆ ಜಂ ಜಂ ಭೂಮಗಣಾಗಿಯ ಗೋತೆ ಗೌತ್ವ ಗಿಡದಗಿ ತೊಡಗಿಡದಗಿ ಗಿಡದಗಿ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯಾನವ ಗಿಡದಗಿ ನದಗಿಡದಗಿ ಗಿಡದಗಿ ನಾಮ ಆಯಿರಂ ಪಡಭದ್ರ ಜಯನಿಗೆ ಸೂಡಿ ಕೊಡುತ್ತ ತಾಗದ ಗಿಣರಗ ಗಿಡನಗ ಜಂ ಜಂ ಭೂಮಗಣಾಗಿಯ ಗೋತೆ ಗೌತ್ವಂ ತದರಿ ದರಿ 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 ಗುಂದರಿ ತ್ರಿಗುಂದರಿ ತರಿ ದರಿ ಗುಂದರಿ ಗಿಡಗಿಡದು ಗಿಡಗಿಡದು ತರಿ 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 ಕುಂತರಿ ರಿ ಕುಂತರಿ ತರಿ ದರಿ ಕುಂತರಿ ಗಿಡಗಿಡತ್ತು ಗಿಡಗಿಡತ್ತು ತರಿ ರಿ ಕುಂತರಿ ದರಿ ದರಿ ಕುಂತರಿ ಗಿಡಗಿಡದು ಗಿಡಗಿಡದು ತದರಿ ದರಿ ದರಿ ತರಿ ಕುಂತರಿ ರಿ ಕುಂತರಿ ತದರಿ ದರಿ ಕುಂತರಿ ಗಿಡಗಿಡದು ಗಿಡಗಿಡದು ತಗುದಿ ಕೂತ ಗಿಡ ತೊಂಗಿಡ ಗಿಡದ ಗಿಡ ತಗಿ ಗಿಡದಗೆ
I felt the divine grace flowing as Dhruti was performing over here. It's my privilege to introduce to you all Shri Balasubramanya Sharma, vocalist in the soul of classical Arangetram. Our dear vocalist, Karnataka Kalashri Vidwan, Shri Balasubramanya Sharma, is a gifted and passionate Carnatic vocalist who is most sought after for Carnatic music concerts as well as for dance music. He's performed at esteemed music sabhas in India and abroad. Congratulations, sir. Shri Balasubramanya Sharma is an accomplished graded artist of AIR who has presented fusion and Jugalbandi concerts. Today, Jugalbandi brings in a lot of Gen Zs into the fold, and you're doing a great job, sir. He has worked with renowned dance gurus for music productions, rendering vocal support for Arangetrams, annual day celebrations, and also for composing music for dance. He has extensively traveled all over the world for performances, lecture demonstration, and music workshops. He's been closely associated with Ananya and has been an integral part of their music project and recording. Last year, he received an award, Ananya Puraskar, for his dedication, passion, training, and service to the field of music. Shri Balasubramanya Sharma, sir, dedicates his music to his guru, who played a vital role in his formative years. He holds a master degree in music from Karnataka State Open University, proficiency Vidvat from Karnataka Educational Board, senior grade in Mridangam from Karnataka Educational Board, and Gamaka Prauda from Gamaka Kala Parishad. He's the founder of Nadarupini Foundation of Art and Culture and has been successfully conducting music and dance festivals. He is a recipient of several awards. And to mention a few, Kalakshetra Award 2022, Karnataka Kalashri Award 2021 from Government of Karnataka, Sangeeta Award in 2016 presented by legendary Bharatanatyam exponent Kalakshetra fame Sri Dhananjayan, Kalayogi Award in 2015, and many, many more to his credit, and many more to come. We hope the CV, your profile just gets filled with all the awards that is possible. With him, we have Sri Janardhana Rao. Applause for him. I like that. Mridangam Vidwan Sri Janardhana Rao started his Mridangam training under the tutelage of his grandfather at the age of 7. Graded artist from All India Radio and Doordarshan. He was confirmed Rashtriya Kala Poshaka Sammana for his contribution in the field of music and dance by Natya Taranga organization. He is also a recipient of Kalashri Award from the organization. His most recent award is his Lifetime Achievement Award and honorary citizenship. Imagine an honorary citizenship of Jiva Arts Festival, Louisville, Kentucky, USA, and Kalayogi Award from Yavankika Academy, Bangalore. Sir has also got Aryabhatta Award recently and Sangeeta Sambharma, correct? I'm sorry if my pronunciation in some of the words are incorrect. Apologies for the same. As I introduce our maestros, we are heading towards the centerpiece of this Bharatanatyam ritual, the Varnam. Technically, the Varnam is the most elaborate and demanding item in the traditional Margam. It is where the two great dimensions of Bharatanatyam are brought together to their fullest measure. Nrita, pure dance built through rhythm, adavus, jatis, and abhinaya, where the dancer interprets poetry through gestures, expressions, and imagination. The Varnam asks the dancers to move constantly between the two worlds. Intricate passage of pure dance, precision, control, rhythm, and stamina. The Sahitya then opens into Abhinaya, where a single line of poetry may be explored in many ways. A word can become an image can become an incident, and an incident unfold an entire story through Sanchari Bhava. The dancer returns again and again in the central thought of the composition, each time revealing another shade of it. For this reason, the Varnam has often been called the piece de resistance of a Bharatanatyam ritual. It's not simply the longest item. It is the space in which rhythm, melody, movement, expression, memory, stamina, and imagination are all required to exist together. And for this evening's Varnam, the canvas is vast. Yes, I have a little to read because there is so much that Dhruti is going to show you that for some it will be important to understand the beauty of the Varnam. Imagine the curtain of time being drawn aside. The Celsius ocean of milk, silver waves rise and fall in the distance. Upon the great serpent Adishesha reclines Lord Vishnu, silent, serene, and eternal. But whenever the balance of the earth is disturbed, the stillness gives way to action. And here comes the Dashavatara, the 10 incarnations of Vishnu, each appearing in a different age, in different form, answering a different moment of order. The journey begins within the water. In the Matsyavatara, the composition follows the story of Sumukha or Sumukhasura, who steals the 4 Vedas from Brahma and hides them in the depth of the ocean. Without the Vedas, the sacred knowledge necessary for cosmic order would have been lost. Vishnu, therefore, assumes the form of the great fish, descends into the water, defeats Somukha, and restores the Vedas to Brahma. And so the first avatara begins with the recovery of knowledge itself. Then comes Kurma, the tortoise. The Devas lost their strength and seek Amrita, the nectar of immortality. To obtain it, they join the Asuras in churning the ocean of milk. Mount Mandara becomes their enormous churning rod and the serpent Vasuki their rope. But as the churning begins, the mountain has no foundation and starts to sink into the ocean. At the moment, Vishnu becomes Kurma, the giant tortoise, and descends beneath it. Mount Mandara rests upon its shell, and the churning can continue. Above him, Devas and Asuras pull against one another. Vasuki coils around the mountain. The mountain surges and turns. Yet, beneath all this tremendous moment is a kind, quiet strength of Kurma, bearing the weight of the mountain upon his back. Then the earth herself disappears into the cosmic waters. The Asura, Hiranyaksha, swollen with power, drags Bhumi Devi, the earth, beneath the ocean. The Devas appeal to Vishnu. He assumes the form of Varaha, the mighty boar. In all the Dashavataras, we find a different story. Everywhere, it destroys the bad and gets in the good. Vishnu destroys the Asura and then rises Bhumi Devi from beneath depth upon his tusks, returning earth to her rightful place in the cosmos. For the dancer, the image is magnificent. The body that only moments ago carried the quiet weight of Kurma now becomes a tremendous force of Varaha rising from the water, bearing the earth herself into the light. But the depth of Hiranyaksha gives rise to another story. His brother, Hiranyakashipu, is consumed by the hatred for Vishnu. Through severe penance, he obtains a remarkable boon. He is not to die by man, nor animals, nor indoor nor outdoors, nor day or night, on the earth, nor in the sky, nor by any ordinary weapon. Protected by these conditions, Hiranyakashipu becomes a tyrant, but in his own palace grows his son, Prahalada, whose devotion completely is towards Vishnu. Again and again, Hiranyakashipu attempts to destroy his son's faith and even his life. But Prahalada will not surrender his devotion. Finally, in fury, Hiranyakashipu demands, "Where is this Hari you worship? Is he everywhere? Is he in this pillar?" Prahalada answers that Hari is indeed everywhere. The pillar breaks. Vishnu emerges as Narsimha, neither man nor animal, but man-lion. It's twilight, neither day nor night. He stands upon the threshold, neither indoor nor outdoor. He places Hiranyakashipu on his lap, neither upon the earth nor in the sky, and his claws, no forged weapon at all. Narsimha destroys the Asura. Every protection in Hiranyakashipu's boom remains technically unbroken, yet none can protect him. What begins as an arrogance of a king ends with the faith of a child being vindicated. After the ferocity of Narasimha comes perhaps the most unexpected from of all. A small Brahmin boy. He approaches the great Asura king, Mahabali. Mahabali is no ordinary villain. He's powerful, generous, and deeply respected, but his conquests have extended across the three worlds and displaced the Devas. Vishnu, therefore, appears before him as Vamana, a young dwarf Brahmin, asks for something almost laughably small: 3 pace of land. Mahabali promises it. And Vamana begins to grow. The little Brahmin becomes Trivikrama, vast enough to encompass the cosmos. With his first stride, he covers the earth. Within the second, he spans the heaven. There is no more left for the third. Mahabali understands. He bows his head and offers himself. Vishnu places his third step upon Mahabali's head and sends him Susutala, but honors him for keeping his word. The story therefore ends not simply with conquest, but with surrender, humility, and grace. The 6th incarnation, Parashurama, the Rama with the axe. His story begins with the sage Jamadagni, his father, the powerful king. The king comes to Jamadagni's hermitage and becomes involved in a conflict over sage's miraculous cow. Parashurama confronts Kartyavira Arjuna and kills him. But the story does not end here. In revenge, the sons return to the hermitage while Parashurama is away and kills Jamadagni. When Parashurama returns and finds his father slain, grief turns into terrible resolve. Carrying his Parshu, his axe, he vows to punish the Kshatriya rulers who abused his power and tradition. Remember, Rama, the prince of Ayodhya and the son of Dashratha, leaves his kingdom for 14 years of exile, accompanied by Sita and Lakshmana. In the forest, the Rakshasa king Ravana sets the great conflict of the Ramayana in the motion of abducting Sita and carrying her across to Lanka. Rama searches for her allies. Ravana waits, does not know what's in store for him. Rama searches, allies with Sugriva and the Vanaras, and the gains in Hanuman, a devotee whose courage becomes inseparable from Rama's story. Hanuman crosses the ocean, finds Sita, builds a bridge across the ocean. Ravana and the Vanara enter Lanka. And its culmination, Rama faces Ravana himself and kills the 10-headed king, bringing a long search for Sita to an end. In Rama, divine power is held within a human life of exile, loyalty, loss, friendship, duty, and kingship. The composition turns to Balarama, the elder brother of Krishna, immediately recognized by the plow he carries. We enter the world, yes, we enter the world now of Krishna. The 8th child, Krishna. Who doesn't remember Krishna? His naughtiness, who steals his butter. The boy who's a cowherd plays, and he becomes the main Sutradhar somewhere for Mahabharata also. Few avatara contain so many words. And finally, after 9 incarnations, Kalki, the avatara, is yet to come. We take you ahead as we look towards an avatara who has not yet arrived. We, Dhruti, and everybody now, we get ready for the Varnam. Originally composed as Raga Malika, we are here to see and expand our evening, just presented in the form of Varnam. And here Dhruti is going to present the Varnam, Raga Malika, Tala Adi. Udamalai Narayanan Kavi has written the lyrics, and music G. Ramanathan. Presenting the Varnam in front of all of you all.
பச்சை மாமலை போல் மேனி பவளவா கமலச்செங்கள் அச்சுத அமரே அமரரே ஆயர்த்தம் கொழுதே என்னும் இச்சுவை தவிரையான் போய் இந்திரலோகம் ஆடும் அச்சுவை பெரினும் வேண்டேன் அரங்கமா நகருடானே அரங்கமா நகருடானே அரங்கமா நகருடானே பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாரங்கநாத பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாரங்கநாத உடல் பரமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவசமுடு பாடி கதி பெறவே ஞானம் நீ
Dingo, duck, duck, kinatom, kina, kutaka jump. dingu dingu takkita kinatong kinatong kinatong
பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாரங்கநாத உங்கள் பரமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவசமொடு பாடி கதி பெறவே ஞானம் நீதா தேவா பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாரங்கநாதா பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாரங்கநாதா உங்கள் பரமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவசமுடு பாடி கனி பெறவே ஞானம் நீதான் தேவா பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாரங்கநாதா உங்கள் பரமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவசமுடு பாடி கதி பெறவே ஞானம் நீதான் தேவா பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாரங்கநாதா ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய
kalangu takadiku takata dinginatong taditam ditam tam 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 kirigidom takaditam ditam tam 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 kirigidom taditam kirigidom takaditam kirigidom tading kirigidom tading kirigidom tading kirigidom taditam ditam tam kirigidom taditam ditam ditam tam tak kirigidom tak kirigidom taditam ditam 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 tam tak kirigidom takadiku kirigidom takadiku kirigidom
பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாரங்கநாதா உங்கள் பரமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவசமொடு பாடி கதி பெறவே ஞானம் நீதா தேவா பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாரங்கநாதா கதகனான ஒரு சமூகன் கைகொண்டு கடலிடையே ஒழித்து மறினானும் கதகனான ஒரு சமூகன் கைகொண்டு கடலிடையே ஒழித்து மறினானுவில் மேதினி மீள பாதகத்தாமாள மீனவதாரம் கொண்டு திருமாலி மீனவதாரம் கொண்டு திருமாலி மீனவதாரம் கொண்டு திருமாலி வானவரும் தானவரும் ஆழிய முதம் கடைந்த மந்தரகிரி தன்னை தாங்கிடவே ஒரு குருடைய ஓடு கொண்ட கூர்மாவதாரம் என கோலமுற்றாய் புகழும் ஓங்கிடவே வானவரும் தானவரும் ஆழிய முதம் கடைந்த பந்தரகிரி தன்னை தாங்கிடவே உன்னுடைய ஓடு கொண்ட கூர்மாவதாரம் என கோலமுற்றாய் புகழும் ஓங்கிடவே. ஓம் நமோ
Talang kuta kadi kuta kata dingina tom tari tatana tana ta tana ta jonu jonu tei jonu ta dimi dimi ta kita takatai tari tatana ta tana ta jonu ta dimi ta kita ta tadi didi kuta kadingu tadi kuta tari tatana ta jonu ta dimi ta takadi kuta dingina tom tari tatana ta jonu ta dimi ta takadi kuta dingina tom tari tatana ta jonu ta dimi ta takadi kuta dingina tom.
பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா. உங்கள் பரமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவசமுடு பாடி கதி பெறவே ஞானம் நீதான் தேவா. பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா. இனங்கிரண்யாட்சரேனும் படுபாவி இனங்கிரண்யாட்சரேனும் படுபாவி பாயா கெடு கடலுள் மறைத்த பூதேவி அவள் दीनरक्षका सकल जीवरक्षका दीनरक्षका सकल जीवरक्षकाय नवे मानिलते तूगिय परागवडी वानवने மாநிலத்தை தூகிய பராகவடி வானவனே. எங்கிருக்கிறான் எங்கிருக்கிறான் அவர் எங்கிருக்கிறான் ஹரி எங்கிருக்கிறான் சொல்லடா எங்கிருக்கிறான் என்று இரணியன் சொல்லை இடை மறுத்தே அவன் பிள்ளை ஹரி எங்கும் இருப்பான் தூணில் எங்கும் இருப்பான் எங்கும் இருப்பான் தூணில் எங்கும் இருப்பான் என இயம்பியதால் நீங்க தொல்லை நீங்கவும் பொங்கும் சிரவம் பலது புதவுடலை தின்றெழுத தொந்தியுடு மடிக்குடலும் புதிரம் இந்த வேதகம் கொண்டு நீரும் தவதிங்கமாவதாரனை செங்க சக்கரதாரனே உபகாரனே ஆதாரனே. ஓம் நமோ
Tari kutaka tadikina tom taka nakajam tari kita takatam digirdatala kutaka taka nakajam tari kita takatai digirdatala kutaka taka nakajam tari kita taka nakajam tari kita taka tam tata kita din tata kita tam digirdatam tam tata kita din tata kita digirdatam tam tata kita din tata kita digirdatam.
பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா. உங்கள் பரமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவசமுடு பாடி கதி பெறவே ஞானம் நீதான் தேவா. பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா. மூவடி மண் கேட்டு வந்து மண்ணளந்து விண்ணளந்து மாபலி சிரம் கடந்து வாமனனே மண்ணளந்து விண்ணளந்து பாபலி சிரங்களந்த வாமனனே சிரம் வளர்ந்த வாமனனே பாபலி சிரம் கடந்த வாமனனே பாபலி சிரம் கடந்த வாமனனே மூவடிமல் கேட்டு வந்து மண்ணளந்து விண்ணளந்து பாபலி சிரம் கடந்த வாமனனே ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய ஓம் நமோ சரிதவ தவ மகரி சரிகவ பரவ மகரி சரிகவ சரிதவ தவ மகரி சரிகவ பரவ மகரி சரிகவ சரித சரி சரிக சரிகவ மக கரி நித சரி நித பத கரித சரித சரி சரிக சரிகவ மக கரி நித சரி நித பத கரித ததரிக பததரி கவரத கரித நித நித நிதவ சரிகவ ததரிக கவரத கரித நித நித நிதவ சரிகவ ததரிக பததரி கவரத கரித நித நித நிதவ சரிகவ தத ஆவியை பறித்ததர சூரிய குல வைரியன ஆவியை பறித்ததர சூரிய குல வைரியன அமைந்த பரசுராம ஆனவனே அமைந்த பரசுராம ஆனவனே ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய ஹரி தனி பபகவரி தீப தனி பபகவரி தரி கமரி தரி பபரி பபகவரி தரி பக நிபக கமரி தகமரி தரி பபகவரி தீப தனி பபகவரி தரி கமரி தரி பபரி பபகவரி தரி பக நிபக கமரி தமமதரி பதரி பதரி ததரி 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 தரி கமரி கமரி தரி 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 பபகவரி தேவர்களை சிறை மீட்க ராவணாதி உயிர் மாய்த்த தேவர்களை சிறை மீட்க ராவணாதி உயிர் மாய்த்த தசரத ஸ்ரீராம அவதாரனே தசரத ஸ்ரீராம அவதாரனே ஓம் நமோ பூலகிலே உழவோர் புகழுங்கர பைதனை பூலகிலே உழவோர் புகழுங்கல பைதனை பூலகிலே உழவோர் புகழுங்கல பைதனை பூலகிலே உழவோர் பைதனை பூயம் தனில் தாங்கி நின்ற பலராமனே பூயம் தனில் தாங்கி நின்ற பலராமனே ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய ஓம் சானிப பனிபகாரித சானிப பனிபகாரித சானிப பனிபகாரித நிதரி பவரி தானிப பனிபகாரித சகக கரி கபபா சகக மணி பபகமா சகக கரி கபபா சகக மணி பபகமா ரே பபனி பகாரி தரித நி பபகரி தரி பபனி பகாரி தரித பபனி தரி கரி சமக மகமரி மகரித பபனி தரி கரி சமக மகமரி மகரித காரித நீமப கரித நிமப கரித காரித நீமப கரித நிமப கரித காரித நீமப கரித நிமப கரித கரித நிமப கரித கரித நிமப கரித ஆவணி ரோகிணி அசமீலே அர்த்த ஜாமதீரதிலே அவதரித்தோனே ஆவணி ரோகிணி அசமீலே அர்த்த ஜாமதீரதிலே அவதரித்தோனே ஆயர்பாடி மேவிய யசோரி நந்தலால 10000 கோபிய பரமானந்தலோல ஆயர்பாடி மேவிய யசோரி நந்தலால 10000 கோபிய பரமானந்தலோல குபாரம் தீர்க்கபாரத போர் முடித்த சீல 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 கோபால கிருஷ்ண நானாதி மூல பரிபால ஓம் நமோ நாராயண ஓம் நமோ நாராயண ததரிக தரிக கரி கரி தத இதரி தத ததத பக தபத பகரி சரி கப ததரிக தரிக கரி கரி தத இதரி தத ததத பக தபத பகரி கரி த கரி த கரி த க க க க பகரி 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 பப பத பக த பக த பக த த த த பத த பத த பத த த ததரிக ததரிக கரி த பரி த பக த த பத த பத தரி பத தரி ரி த பக த த பகரி த கரி த ததரிக ததரிக தரி க பகரி க பத பக பகரி த பஞ்சபாதகம் வாதுடன் குடிய வஞ்சகன் மித்ரபேதகம் பஞ்சபாதகம் வாதுடன் குடிய வஞ்சகன் மித்ரபேதகம் சய பஞ்சபாதகம் 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 வாதுடன் கொடிய வந்தகன் மித்ரபேதகம் சயவந்திதாடவர் காடு நாடக வேடையாடிய கலியுகம் அழிக்கவே தர்மம் தடிக்கவே அழிக்கவே தர்மம் தடிக்கவே அழிக்கவே தர்மம் தடிக்கவே அழிக்கவே தர்மம் தடிக்கவே ಬಂದುಕೊಂಡ ಕಲಿಯವತಾರನ್ ಸಿಂಗಾರನ್ ದಶಾವತಾರನ್ ನೀಯೇ. பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாரங்கநாராம் உங்கள் பரமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவசமொடு பாடி கதி பெறவே ஞானம் நீதான் தேவா. பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையில் மேலே பள்ளி ரங்கநாராம் பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாத பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாத 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 ரங்கநாத.
That was amazing, truly amazing. We welcome Dr. Pranab Mohanty, Director General CID and Cyber Command, Karnataka State. Thank you for coming in to grace this beautiful occasion. Thank you, sir, for making it through all the difficulties of the traffic today and the work that you have. Every artist puts his soul into making a musical composition complete. Nitish Kankal, an accomplished Carnatic flutist who was initiated into this divine art of music at a young age of 10. He received his foundational training in flute and Carnatic music under the guidance of Vishwanath and Vidwan K.C. Raghavendra Rao, and later pursued advanced training with renowned Vidwan Ravichandra Kullur. A versatile musician, Nitesh has established himself not only as a solo performer, but also a sought-after flutist for classical dance production. Over the years, Nitesh has been an integral part of Udupa collectives and has collaborated extensively with various classicals and fusion ensembles, showcasing this adaptability and passion for exploring diverse expressions. Time now for something beautiful. After the grandeur of Vishnu, many incarnation, our gaze settles upon perhaps his irresistible form, the cowherd of Vrindavan. Imagine the dusk of Gokula. The heat of the day has softened, but rises gently beneath the returning cattle. The Yamuna catches the last gold of the setting sun. Purandaradasa asks a wonderful, simple question. Pillan Goviya Chaluva Krishnana, Yelli Nodidiri? And the flute, as it plays, makes you realize how beautiful it is. Is he hiding in Nandagopa's home? Is he laughing among the cowherd boys? And then comes the answer. The wise know that there is nowhere one can look where Krishna is not. So listen carefully. Perhaps somewhere between the music and the silence tonight, we might discover where the flute playing Krishna has been hiding. Ragam, Mohanam, Talam, Trisharanadai Adi, composer Sri Purandaradasa, presenting Pillan Goviya Chaluva Krishnana Yalli Nodidiri. Dhruti dedicates this to her whole family, who have been a pillar of support through this journey. All to you, Dhruti.
ಗೋವಿಯ ಚೆಲುವ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ಗೋವಿಯ ಚೆಲುವ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ರಂಗನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ಗೋವಿಯ ಚೆಲುವ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ರಂಗನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದರಲ್ಲಿ ತಾನಿಲ್ಲದಿಲ್ಲವೆಂದು ಬಲ್ಲ ಜಾಡರೆ ಗೋವಿಯ ಚೆಲುವ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ರಂಗನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದರಲ್ಲಿ ತಾನಿಲ್ಲದಿಲ್ಲವೆಂದು ಬಲ್ಲ ಜಾಡರೆ ಗೋವಿಯ ಚೆಲುವ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ನಂದಗೋಪನ ಮಂದಿರಂಗಳ ಸಂದುಗೊಂದಿನಲಿ ನಂದಗೋಪನ ಮಂದಿರಂಗಳ ಸಂದುಗೊಂದಿನಲಿ ಅಂದ ಚಂದದ ಗೋಪ ಬಾಲರ ವೃಂದ ವೃಂದದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಂದರಾಂಗದ ಸುಂದರಿಯರ ಹಿಂದು ಮುಂದಿನಲಿ ಸುಂದರಾಂಗದ ಸುಂದರಿಯರ ಹಿಂದು ಮುಂದಿನಲಿ ಅಂದರಾಗಳ ಕಂದ ಕರುಗಳ ಮಂದೆ ಮಂದಿಯಲಿ ಅಂದರಾಗಳ ಕಂದ ಕರುಗಳ ಮಂದೆ ಮಂದಿಯಲಿ ಪಿಳ್ಳಲ್ ಗೋವಿಯ ಚೆಲುವ ಕೃಷ್ಣದ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ಈ ಚರಾಚರದೊಳಗೆ ಅಜಾಂಡದ ಆಚೆ ಈಚೆಯಲಿ ಈ ಚರಾಚರದೊಳಗೆ ಅಜಾಂಡದ ಆಚೆ ಈಚೆಯಲಿ ಖೇಚರೇಂದ್ರನ ಸುತನ ರಥದ ಚೌಕಪೀಠದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಚತೆ ಮಾಧವ ಕೇಶವ ಎಂಬ ವಾಚ್ಯಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಚತೆ ಮಾಧವ ಕೇಶವ ಎಂಬ ವಾಚ್ಯಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವೀಚುಕೊಂಡರ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಲೋಚನಾಗ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ವೀಚುಕೊಂಡರ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಲೋಚನಾಗ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಿಳ್ಳಲ್ ಗೋವಿಯ ಚೆಲುವ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದರಲ್ಲಿ ತಾನಿಲ್ಲದಿಲ್ಲವೆಂದು ಬಲ್ಲ ಜಾಡರೆ ಪಿಳ್ಳಲ್ ಗೋವಿಯ ಚೆಲುವ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ರಂಗನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ರಂಗನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ Rangana Krishna Ranga
It's now time to felicitate our esteemed chief guests, Srimati Nitya Saraswati, Srimati Shubha Dhananjay. A few words about ma'am. Nitya Saraswati, Srimati Shubha Dhananjay, Bharatanatyam, and Kathak artist and a guru, chairperson, President Karnataka Sangeet and Nritya Academy, Government of Karnataka. Ma'am, it's a pleasure having you here. Srimati Shubha Dhananjay, one of the leading Bharatanatyam dancers of our state, is a versatile artist combining the skills of a performer, guru, choreographer, and an organizer. As a frequent performer of various prestigious platforms and across the country with classical recitals and dance ballets, Shubha is known for her innovative blending of choreography in traditional and contemporary styles through her ballet like Amrita Manthana, Narkasuravada, and many more to her name. As a cultural ambassador of the rich traditional dance forms of the country, Srimati Shubha has widely traveled across the globe to perform at international festivals. Ma'am, before I continue, let me please welcome you onto the stage. Shubha ma'am, please give a round of applause. You are indeed a cultural ambassador of this rich heritage. Thank you so much. Please. Srimati Shubha has widely traveled across the globe to perform at international festivals at the United States of America, United Kingdoms, United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Maldives, Nepal, Iraq, Indonesia, China, Cambodia, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Andamans, and many more. Ma'am, I'm sure your passports must be quite a few, not just one like we have. Well, Bili Gejje, the National Dance Festival, which was held during 2004 to mark 25 years of the dancing life of Shubha, was highly acclaimed as one of the best cultural events of the year. The Tyangana, Shubha Dhananjay, how beautiful it sounds, has been the director of Nitya Ranga, Institute of Indian Classical Dances since 1987. And in the year 2006, she also founded Karana, which offers training in art forms of vocal music, cultural music, instrumental music, and yoga, apart from classical dances. Here, the students get rigorous training in their respective art forms with a systematic approach towards perfection, yet in the ambience of a Gurukul system. Students and teachers from abroad visit her annually for intensive training sessions. Nritya Bharat, the National Dance Festival of Natya Taranga, hosts artists of different caliber from across the country. Shubha ma'am performs and interviews for the small screen and has been telecast on almost all the television channels, and her lecture demonstrations, please give a round of applause, has been documented at various institutions. Natya Madhuri, a program dedicated to classical dances, has been conceptualized, directed, and hosted by Shubha, which was being telecasted on Sri Shankara TV. Well, I did have the good fortune of seeing it, ma'am. Thank you so much. Guru Shubha has successfully created magical choreographies with more than 550 dancers at Chinnaswamy Stadium during Suvarna Karnataka and during Dasara at Banni Mantapa grounds. Shubha served as the cultural ambassador at Bali, Indonesia. Recipient of many awards and titles, she has bagged the prestigious FCHS Fellowship Award from Montreal University, Canada, Ghana Saraswati from Ghana Mandara Academy. And the list just goes on. I think I have to tell them because people should definitely know. You're so humble. May I have the pleasure of announcing all of them? Thank you. Nritya Nipuna from Karnataka Nritya Kala Parishad, National Youth Award at Chennai, Lucknow, Hamsa Sammana, Women Achiever Award, Hosur Natyanjali Excellence Award, Kalakshetra, Desha Prema Award, Karnataka. Oh my God, they just don't end. Please give a round of applause for ma'am over here. There is a list and list that just goes on and on, but she's telling me, doesn't that show her humbleness towards her art? Thank you so much. Humanitarian services as a service to the country. Shubha picks up talent from rural area, trains them free of cost, and encourages them to continue in the field, where they can pass on the tradition for few more hundreds, thereby contributing to the continuity of art. To bring in harmony, Shubha Dhananjay has been honored as the president of Karnataka Sangeet and Nritya Academy. She feels honored with the responsibility bestowed upon her. Ma'am, could I request you to speak a few words? Could I please invite Dr. Pranab Mohanty onto the stage? Our own dear Rama ma'am, Srimati Rashmi Paradi, IPS Superintendent of Police Administration 2014 Bench, and Srimati Usha Prasant, IPS Superintendent of Police. Could I please request you all to come onto the stage, please? I have called them. Please do come and honor the stage. We are waiting for you all. Rashmi ma'am and Uma ma'am, kindly come. Okay, ठीक है. We would like to felicitate our own dear Nritya Saraswati, Srimati Shubha Dhananjay first. Could a round of applause, please? Can I have you all come and felicitate her? Thank you so much. Can I request Dr. Pranab Mohanty to be felicitated, please? Dr. Mohanty, sir, we are grateful that you could come despite your busy schedule. Can I request our team to felicitate Srimati Rashmi Paradi? Next. Srimati Uma Prashant. IPS, Superintendent of Police, HNB Unit, CID. She served as SP Chikmagalur and Davangere districts. It feels so honored to have you all on the stage to bless Dhruti for her Arangetram. Despite of everything being here, grateful to all four of you over here. A few words about Dr. Pranab Mohanty. He's from the 1994 IPS batch, one of India's most experienced police officers at the intersection of national security, border management, cybersecurity, intelligence, digital governance, and technology-enabled law enforcement. Over a dignified career spanning more than 3 decades, he has held senior leadership appointments in the Border Security Force, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, National Cyber Coordination Center, Center Bureau of Investigation, Karnataka Police, and Karnataka Cyber Command. His profession contributes have focused on strengthening national security through technology transformation, cyber resilience, intelligence-led operations, and many, many more. He has led large organizations. Sir, it is exactly like a dance. You're swaying from one position to another position, and it just makes it so beautiful and challenging, of course. Sir has been in the Indian Police Services 1994 batch, Director General of Police Cybersecurity Karnataka, 31st July 24th to date. Joint Secretary, Ministry of Electronic and Information, Deputy General, oh my God, 2016 to 2021. Director, National Cybersecurity. We need loud applause from everybody over here. Additional Commissioner of Police Crime, Bangalore, 2012 to 2014. Senior Investigation Assignments in the Central Bureau of Investigation, 2002 to 2008. Director General of Police, CID Karnataka, 2007 June to 2026 to till date. Sir, you're more of a Kannadiga than anybody else put together. Distinguished honors and awards. President's National Police Medal for Distinguished Service, 2021. President's Police Medal for Meritorious Service, 2010. Herbert M. Humphrey Fellowship, 2008 to 2009. Child Helpline Award, Government of Karnataka, 2012. And 9 Director Generals commendation cards awarded during service in the BSF. Round of applause for a meritorious service. Done, finished, that's all. I thank all of you for coming and gracing this occasion. Thank you. Done. Ma'am, can you please come at least now and grace the occasion?
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Respected dignitaries on stage, today's Ranga Pravesha, the child's guru, Srimati Rama Prasad, her parents, all the art bandhus, artists, art lovers gathered today. A very good evening to everybody. ಇಂದಿನ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಿರೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ತಾರೆಯಾದ ಕುಮಾರಿ ಧೃತಿ ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ್. ಆಕೆಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಮೊದಲ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ. As we all know, Rangapravesha or the Arangetram is not a few days effort or suddenly it doesn't come. It just doesn't come. It requires lots of hard work, dedication, sincerity and practice for a lot of many years before arriving at a stage like this. So the first and the foremost congratulations goes to the Guru who has trained her so beautifully to be able to really shine on this stage today. ಮನೆಯೇ ಮೊದಲ ಪಾಠಶಾಲೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So any child, even if she is talented or she could do, it doesn't find its result without the proper encouragement and the culture within the house. Therefore, I would love to congratulate the parents, Mr. and Mrs. Purushotham, for encouraging their child to come up to this level of performance. ಹಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ರಂಗಪ್ರವೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬಂದಾಗ ನಮಗೇನು ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ? ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ರಿಚ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಲಿಟರಿಂಗ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಲರ್ಫುಲ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ our classical dances is very rich in art, culture, tradition, heritage and Guru Shishya Parampara, everything. But also it's also very rich financially. That's how sometimes we see some of the Bharatanatyam students cannot continue beyond a certain period of time because it requires a lot of financial support. And that's where the parents pitch in and say that yes, we are there. Apart from any support from outside organizations or government, the child has to continue. So when a child really comes to this stage, it's a festival. It's a real day of joy, not only for the child, her parents, gurus, but also all her friends, her relatives, and the spectators. I would rather call Sahridayas. In Natya Shastra, Bharata Muni has written, the one who shares the beautiful journey of art, which the artist show on stage or performs that has to be really caught by the spectator and go along with the same journey, enjoying the art in its blissful stage. And that's how the spectators are always known as Sahridayas, who really share the words of the heart, which comes out through the expressions or the abhinaya of the dancer. Today, when I started watching this performance right from the beginning of Ganesha Vandana, Gajavadana Benduve, and going on to the Andal Kautam, and of course the most centric piece of Varnam on Sri Ranganatha, and of course this beautiful Devarnama of Pillangovia, the Devarnama, I felt this child is not just going to dance class just because she has to go. The interest is seen from within, and that's how her parents have really encouraged for this Arangetram. And I think even the Guru is very proud of this child, because for her age to come out with such good expressions and to retain the momentum of such a big Varnam from beginning to the end is not a simple task. Just think, you put your child into a dance class and you think she can perform within a month or 1 year or even 3-4 years? No. It requires more time for her to develop in a matured way. And today Dhruti has really been succeeded, like she has succeeded in performing all these. And of course we are looking forward for the second half of the performance. I should really now give my appreciation to the teacher who has understood the age and the maturity of the child and given her the best selection of the items, especially when she did the Varnam. Each avataram, whether it's Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narsimha, Vamana, Parashurama, Sri Rama, Krishna, each were dealt with so much of preciseness and so many poses that anybody could understand that she is yes, going on with the Tashavatam of Lord Vishnu. And the small jatis, the interludes that she had put, that was also very beautifully performed by Dhruti. And now, summing up all these, I must admit that Dhruti is already a blessed child, because she has been blessed by the gods to have such wonderful parents, the gurus, and for this performance especially, she has the best of orchestra. I think you all enjoyed. It was like we were all in a Gandharva Loka. What else do we need? Such soulful music by the best artists of our stage who have made their names in a very top position across the world. Such lovely music, because Sri Balasubramaniam Sharma, he's a top artist of AIR. Just to listen to his concert itself makes us just sway in the Devaloka. So his rendition for this Arangetram, of course, half the battle is won when we have the best musicians. So today's Natwangam by Guru Rama Prasad, who led the musicians, along with Bal Subramaniam, so I call him Balu sir, Bal Subramaniam's vocals, Sri Janardhan Rao. Today you just call him, he is in Bangalore, but today, tomorrow if you think that he is here, no, he is in London. And the next week he'll be in US. And I think he'll come back from US and he'll at least be available next month. No, he's on route, he's in Singapore, playing for another 10 or 20 performances. This is the way he goes around the world. So Janardhan on the Mridangam, and Dayakar sir on the violin, and of course our very senior musician Sri Shankar Raman on the violin, and flute, Sri Nitish, the young musician Nitish on the flute. Of course we have Sagar to really give his assistant through the percussions. He's a proud son of Janardhan Rao. He's always there enjoying the performance and totally giving his own beats. And being a special child, I really have seen Sagar since his almost birth. He has been totally into more dance performances than any other dance teachers or any other musicians. So this ensemble of today has really carried a lot of depth and value, given that today's performance, such beautiful dance with the best makeup, jewelry, the costumes, everything was looking so beautifully. So naturally, I think we should think that, of course, I already mentioned that the Gandharva Loka, you need not think more about how may a Gandharva Loka may look or may feel like. This is it. Because the whole appearance of the whole performance is all it matters in Ranga Pravesha. And I have to congratulate each one of them, including the sound and light by Shri Kali, I think, and the auditorium, everything. I don't know, I don't want to make a thank you speech, but I have to be very sincere in appreciating. And of course, our compeer, the MC of today, Dr. Kusuma, I felt it was a little long. In fact, I was thinking if she was given the mic and if she was in the center, she could go along with the whole items with her expressions and connotations. But of course, sometimes the explanation is very important to say what the dancer is up to in her next performance. So I have been very happy as the president of Karnataka Sangeeta Nritya Academy. Me and my team of members from all across the stage, we have been trying hard to take Academy to the whole state, to all the districts with different dance and music festivals. And we also have encouraging programs for the youth, namely the scholarship and a lot of other festivals. We have senior performances, and we have pension scheme for the senior artists above 60. Apart from that, we have dance seminars, dance and music workshops, and many conferences which make our art more richer, which has to be taken over by the next generation. So I hope any student of Rama and other artists sitting here should take the privilege of being one of the scholarship holder to say that yes, we have been a part of the government. And at this moment, I would like to thank the Guru, Srimati Rama Prasad, and her parents for inviting me to be a part of this audience and to be a voice of all of you. Thank you so much for listening to me. Namaskara.
Grateful for your gracious words, ma'am. Dr. Mahanti sir? Dr. Mahanti sir, could I please request you to come and tell us a few words of encouragement for Dhruti? Thank you.
So thank you, and really wonderful to be present at today's very, very hallowed atmosphere. And a few words, it will have to be from me because I'm not very well learned in this matter of culture and dance. But even for a person who has got a fleeting interest or who has got limited knowledge of these cultural matters, I must say I was very impressed by the performance by young Dhruti, and I would like to really congratulate her parents for encouraging her to make this journey, and special salutations to her guru also, who's amongst us, and great work by her. So I was just had a brief conversation with her. She has already done 18 Arangetrams, I'm told. 19, is it? 17, no, this is the 18th probably. So she's already a very, she's a veteran of Bharatanatyam. Really wonderful to see young persons doing well in this very ancient art. And as Shiva madam told, each time a person must be getting her Arangetram, Bharat Muni must be getting one more laurel and wherever he is after so many centuries. The Nitya Shastra is supposed to be one of the, at least honorarily one of the members of the Vedic family. It's considered to be one of the Vedas itself. Such beautiful conception and such a beautiful execution really is wonderful to see, exhilarating. And I was particularly impressed by the stage arrangements. The way the lighting was, you know, it was changing along with the dance. That was wonderful. So I was inquiring how that was happened. So they have undergone a few rehearsals, I am told, and my congratulations even to the lighting, the people who have arranged for it. Very, very nice. And of course the musicians, what wonderful cadence, and I'm not sure about the lead, the person, the gentleman who was doing the vocals. Very wonderful modulation, and really congratulations to him. And the flute, the veena, and the pakavas, everything was in place, and I'm especially privileged to be here. It took me a little time to come, unfortunately being a busy day, though it was off, unfortunately had some work, and my apologies for having kept you any of you waiting. And again, I'd like to wish young Dhruti all the best, and special congratulations to her parents for having her made this journey. And really I'm proud to be part of the family which has raised Dhruti to this level. May her tribe increase, and may there be more Arangetrams under her guru. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Grateful to all of you.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. On behalf of Shuddha Pradalya Dance School, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the dignitaries on the stage. Thank you so much for agreeing to be there for us, because Shubha Dhananjay ma'am was talking about all the others which were like exemplary, but on top of that, having her as a chief guest would be the topping, you know, like I can see a status, ma'am, is the most busiest personality. Being a president of Karnataka Sangeet Academy, it really takes in a lot of work, and she's gracefully accepted to be a chief guest. And thank you so much for that, and appreciating young Dhruti. And over that, yes, sir, all the three personalities from police, you know, like the community coming here and blessing our school, we feel definitely blessed. Thank you so much for coming and blessing Dhruti. And yes, see, as we see, like you all are protecting us, and we as artists, tamburi meetidava, bhavapti datidava, talava tattidava, surululu. So we can directly, you know, like pray to Lord Rama and Krishna for the protection of all these officers who have sacrificed, you know, most of their time protecting us. So on behalf of being an artist, our sincere prayers, because I know how much of sacrifice Dhruti's family would do. We have gone to so many performances abroad, and every time Dhruti's mom will be accompanying, and dad will not be able to come with us. So that sacrifices, I would also congratulate her mom for being there with Dhruti all the time. In Dhruti's case, you know, Dhruti's dad would do everything for her, but not be with her anytime. But mom is very strict, but always being there for Dhruti. So I'm extra proud, you know, for all the achievements or accolades Dhruti is getting is because of the sacrifice made by sir in protecting and in doing his duty rightfully, so that Dhruti and Dhruti's mom's contribution is definitely tremendous. So I know the sacrifices done by your families as well, ma'am. So we sincerely thank and pray God that you all live 100 years happily with your family, so we get more protection, and we sincerely pray as artists so that, you know, like you all are there protecting us all the time. So it is going to be a mutual help. And thank you so much, sir, for being there for us in spite of your busy schedule. So we understand the protocols and other things to be followed by the family and the main members. So on behalf of Shuddhapradalaya Dance School, we extend sincere thanks to each and every one of you present here, blessing my cute little Princess Dhruti, because she's very, very, very quiet and soft-spoken child. I have not heard her voice. She's with me for almost 7-8 years now, but if you ask me to identify Dhruti's voice, I won't be able to do one. So I heartily congratulate Dhruti and wish her more success and accolades, and a special congratulations to Dhruti's parents and my ensemble. Of course, without them, I will not be able to achieve any of these Arangetrams so smooth, because they take care of most of the things. And Charles sir for all the lighting and decorations, the Vimal Raj sir's brother Kiran Raj doing the makeup for us, and the catering people who are serving us food today. So we sincerely say thanks on behalf of Shuddhapradalaya Dance School, and thank you so much each and every dignitary on the stage. Thank you so much for being there with us. Thank you. Can I request you to be on stage to felicitate our vendors, please, and our artist of the day. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, before we felicitate anybody else, there's a person who really we need to felicitate, and that is the backbone, the creator, the maker of Shuddhapradalaya, Srimati Rama Prasad. They say, behind every woman there's a man, behind every man there is a woman, but here the whole family supports one another. Could I request Rama ma'am to come on the stage, Venkat Prasad sir and Varsha to come on the stage so that we can felicitate you. Round of applause for all of them, please. The pillar of Shuddhapradalaya. Rama, it's your hard work which has brought Shuddhapradalaya to this मुकाम जिसे कहते हैं हिंदी में. Venkat Prasad sir, who's been quietly there, handling everything in such a dignified manner. Thank you, sir. And Varsha, there for her mother at the beck and call, and takes over things as quietly as she can do it. Once again, a loud round of applause for Shuddhapradalaya. And there's Varsha, a choreographer in her own rights, a beautiful dancer, and a very generous person. Dhruti, you're indeed very privileged to have a fabulous guru as Rama ma'am. As we have felicitated our esteemed guest and our own Rama ma'am and her family, it's time to honor our orchestra over here. Could I request Vidwan Shri Balasubramanya Sharma to please come up? A round of applause for his magnificent vocal. Vidwan Shri Janardhan Rao. Vidwan Shri Dayakar, violin. Vidwan Shri Nitish Kankal, flute. And with all these stalwarts, we have Sagar, our own special Veena, Shri Vidwan, Shri Shankar Raman sir. And Sagar, of course. Please come, Sagar. A round of applause for Sagar. Every program cannot be completed without the background makeup. Could I have Kiran coming up, please? Kiran Kanakaraj, sir. Kiran, sir. Costumes, Vijaya Costumes.
Sir, Kiran sir, thank you very much.
Vijay Costumes. Stage, light and video, Shri Charles David. Photo, invite and brochure, Shri Balachandra Kali.
With heavy heart, I'm here today because we recently lost our Balachandra Kali sir, who was the biggest pillar of support. He was a photographer and brochure designing, and she was just a brother to me. And we just lost him last month. Even Dhruti's invite, the photography was done by Balachandra Kali sir. So we really miss you, sir, today. And we seeking your blessings always. On behalf of Shuddha Pradalya Dance School, I would, with lot of pride, welcome his wife onto the stage with his children, please. And on behalf of, I would also request all the moms who contributed towards Kali sir's family to please join me on stage quickly. So on behalf of a school, we would like to contribute a sum of 1 lakh to the family to support his family. That is the humble, small gestures we could make to keep his family safe and happy for now. So seeking all your blessings and support, and thank you, my parents, for helping me contribute to Kali Sir's family. Thank you. Can I request the moms to please quickly join me on stage, please?
Ma'am, our prayers are with your family. Thank you so much. I thank everybody. Yeah. Could I request Dhruti and all our musicians to please come in for a group picture? And the parents. And as everybody is coming onto the stage, let me take the honor of introducing Sri Shankar Raman sir. From a very young age, he has shown profound interest in music, which naturally came to him from his mother, Srimati Meenakshi Narayanan, who herself was an accomplished Veena player. He considered himself to be fortunate to get trained from a Veena artist, Sri Rajeshwari Padmanabhan of Tamil Nadu, who retires as the principal of Kalakshetra, Chennai. Beside being a naturally gifted Veena player, his deep love for music has prompted him to leave a job in a leading industry where he served for 20 years. His lecture demonstration on Veena has been widely appreciated by many Western audience for whom he performed. He was recognized as the Artist of the Year 2008 by Karnataka Ganakala Parishad and many other titles to his name. A picture to remember throughout her life. Well, after all the felicitation, I'm sure.
One more felicitation is there. Hey, I would like to sincerely thank my volunteer kids who helped Dhruti quickly change her costumes. So can I request all my senior kids to come onto the stage, please? And Dhruti will do the honors by felicitating them on stage. Abhira Mishra. Neha Kumar. Veda Samhita. Varsha Prasad. They already gave. Srinidhi. Srinidhi, please come onto the stage. November 1st is going to be her Arangetram, so we seeking all your blessings for Srinidhi Vivekanandan, please. Suman Sonali. December is going to be Suman's Arangetram, so seeking all your blessings for Suman Kuti as well. Now we have to thank from the bottom of our heart to the MC of our day, Dr. Kusum Prasad. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being there with us right from 1:30 till here. It's a biggest honor that you accept to be our MC. So from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much, ma'am. Please onto the stage. Yes. Dhruti. A big round of applause to our MC of our day. We sincerely request you. We have 3 more items to go. So seeking all your blessings and continued support. Thank you.
I think the Prasad family has taken over the roost over here. Rama Prasad, Venkatraman sir, Varsha, me, all Prasads over here. And we are indeed the Prasad of the Almighty, I think. Heading back to Dhruti's performance, we now turn to Chidambaram, to the sacred Chitabisha, the hall of consciousness, where Shiva is worshipped not in stillness, but in moment. At the heart of Chidambaram stands Nataraja, the Lord of Dance. His dance is Ananda Tandava, the dance of bliss. This is a vision in which opposites exist together. There is tremendous energy, yet perfect balance. There is destruction, yet also creation. There's fire in one hand and the udike, the little drum from which the rhythm and the creation arise in another. One foot is firmly grounded, while the other rises in the graceful pose, offering release and refuge. The composition, Ananda Kotadar Ambar, celebrates the vision of Shiva dancing so that the world may flourish. Requesting everybody to put your hand together for Dhruti, please.
வையம் உய்யவே ஆனந்த கூத்தாடினர் அம்பலவாணர் சிற்றபை தனிலே வையம் உய்யவே ஆனந்த கூத்தாடினர் அம்பலவாணர் சிற்றபை தனிலே வையம் உய்யவே ஆனந்த கூத்தாடினர் அம்பலவாணர் சிற்றபை தனிலே வையம் உய்யவே ஆனந்த வானமும் பூமியும் பத்தஞ்சலியும் புலியும் வானமும் பூமியும் பத்தஞ்சலியும் புலியும் மாலோடு வயலும் கொஞ்சித பாதுபடியும் வானமும் பூமியும் பத்தஞ்சலியும் புலியும் மாலோடு வயலும் கொஞ்சித பாதுபடியும் வானமும் பூமியும் பத்தஞ்சலியும் புலியும் மாலோடு வயலும் கொஞ்சித பாதம் படியும் ஆனந்த கூத்தாடினார் அம்பலவாணர் சிற்றபை தனிலே வையம் உய்யவே ஆனந்த கூத்தாடினார் சந்தனலும் ஒரு கையில் உடுக்கையும் தாகி மக்கள பெறவே தான் மிகவும் ஏகி சந்தனலும் ஒரு கையில் உடுக்கையும் தாகி மக்கள் நலம் பெறவே தான் மிகவும் ஏகி சந்தனலும் ஒரு கையில் உடுக்கையுதாகி சந்தனலும் ஒரு கையிலே உடுக்கையுதாகி மக்கள் நலம் பெறவே தான் மிகவும் ஏகி சிந்தை மகிழ்வுற சிவகாமியோடு சிந்தை மகிழ்வுற சிவகாமியோடு சிதம்பரநாத பறிவு மிக கொண்டு சிந்தை மகிழ் உற சிவகாமியோடு சிதம்பரநாத சிந்தை மகிழ் உற சிவகாமியோடு சிதம்பரநாத பறிவு மிக கொண்டு ஆனந்த கூத்தாடினார் சிற்றபை தனிலே வையம் உய்யவே ஆனந்த கூத்தாடினார் ஆனந்தம் கூத்தாடினார் ஆனந்தம் கூத்தாடினார்.
This was true Ananda. We move from the cosmic dance of Shiva to worship of Shakti, the predominant divine energy, through one of the most important symbols of the Shakti tradition, the Shri Chakra. The Shri Chakra is a sacred yantra used in the worship of Shakti. In Tantra, the human being is understood as a microcosm containing within the body the same principles and the forces that exist in the universe. The supreme energy presence within the human microcosm is understood as Shiva Shakti. The Shi Chakra can therefore be contemplated not only as a diagram of cosmos, but also a symbolic representation of the human body. It's against this profound background that we now come to Sri Chakra Raja Simhasaneshwari. The title itself addresses the goddesses as the empress seated upon the royal throne of Sri Chakra. Here is Lalitamba, Rajeshwari Bhuvaneshwari, not merely as deity worshipped from afar, but the Shakti who pervades the universe is completed within the individual. Sri Chakra Raja Simhasaneshwari is a Ragamalika that moves through and Sindhu Bhairavi, each raga revealing a different dimension of the goddesses. So here we have a composition attributed to Agastya. To the exact authorship of the Tamil composition remains uncertain. We move ahead with Sri Chakra Raja Simheshwari. Please come.
Shri Chakra Raja Simhasaneshwari, Shri Lalita Ambike Bhuvaneshwari, Shri Chakra Raja Simhasaneshwari, Shri Lalita Ambike Bhuvaneshwari, Shri Chakra Raja Simhasaneshwari, Shri Lalita Ambike Bhuvaneshwari, Agama Veda Kalamaya Rupini, Agama Veda Kalamaya Rupini, Akhila Charachara Janani Narayani, Akhila Charachara Janani Narayani, Nagakada Nataraja Manohari, Nagakada Nataraja Manohari, Jnana Vidyeshwari Raja Rajeshwari, Jnana Vidyeshwari Raja Rajeshwari, Shri Chakra Raja Simhasaneshwari, Shri Lalita Ambike. பலவிதமாய் உன்னை பாடவும் ஆடவும் பலவிதமாய் உன்னை பாடவும் ஆடவும் பாடிக்கொண்டாடும் அன்பபதமல சூடவும் பாடிக்கொண்டாடும் அன்பபதமல சூடவும் உலகம் உழுதும் நகருரகாடவும் உலகம் முழுதும் நகருரகாடவும் ஒரு நிலை தருவாய் காஞ்சிகமேஸ்வரி ஒரு நிலை தருவாய் காஞ்சிகமேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ ஜெகராஜ சிம்ஹாசனேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ லலித அம்பிகே புவனேஸ்வரி உழன்று திரிந்த என்னை உத்தமனாகி வைதாய் உழன்று திரிந்த என்னை உத்தமனாகி வைதாய் உயரிய பெரியோருடன் ஒன்றிட கூட்டி வைத்தாய் உயரிய பெரியோருடன் ஒன்றிட கூட்டி வைத்தாய் நிழலென தொடர்ந்தமுனோ கொடுமை நீங்க செய்தாய் நிழலென தொடர்ந்தமுனோ கொடுமை நீங்க செய்தாய் நித்திய கல்யாணி பவானி பத்மேஸ்வரி நித்திய கல்யாணி பவானி பத்மேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ ஜெகராஜ சிம்ஹாசனேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ லலித அம்பிகே புவனேஸ்வரி துன்பப்புடத்திலிட்டு தூயவனாகி வைத்தாய் துன்பப்புடத்திலிட்டு தூயவனாகி வைத்தாய் தொடர்ந்த முன் மாயம் நீகி பிறந்த பயனை தந்தாய் தொடர்ந்த முன் மாயம் நீகி பிறந்த பயனை தந்தாய் அன்பை புகட்டி உடல் ஆடலை காண செய்தாய் அன்பை புகட்டி உடல் ஆடலை காண செய்தாய் அடைக்கலம் நீ அம்மா கிலாண்டேஸ்வரி அடைக்கலம் நீ அம்மா கிலாண்டேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ ஜெகராஜ சிம்ஹாசனேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ லலித அம்பிகே புவனேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ ஜெகராஜ சிம்ஹாசனேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ லலித அம்பிகே புவனேஸ்வரி ஆகம வேத கலாமய ரூபிணி ஆகம வேத கலாமய ரூபிணி அகில ஜராஜர ஜனனி நாராயணி அகில ஜராஜர ஜனனி நாராயணி நாகங்கட நடராஜ மனோகரி நாகங்கட நடராஜ மனோகரி ஞான வித்யேஸ்வரி ராஜராஜேஸ்வரி ஞான வித்யேஸ்வரி ராஜராஜேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ ஜெகராஜ சிம்ஹாசனேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ லலித அம்பிகே புவனேஸ்வரி श्रीजग्रराजसिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिता अम्बिके अम्बिके
Wasn't that so graceful? I must introduce somebody, a beautiful violinist, Mysore R. Dayakar. Mysore R. Dayakar is a senior violin artist with the accomplishment of supporting several renowned artists of fame. Dayakar sir hails from a family which has great musical heritage. His grandfather is a renowned violin artist, Vidwan Sri H.T. Puttannaswamaya. He has been tutored and molded under the able guidance and eminent gurus, performing artists like Sri H.K. Narasimhamurthy, A.R. Mysore, and Sri M.S. Anantramaya, Chennai. Dayakar sir holds a record of solo and supporting performance for top-notch artists at leading sabhas, awards, and titles to credit from well-established and creditable music institutions across India. He is a staff artist of AIR and Doordarshan, who has featured in South Zone hookup programs. He is an acclaimed artist and sought by many artists, rasikas, and audience as a violinist immersed in his music. Dayakar sir has many awards and titles. The Suramani Award from Surashringar Music Academy, Mumbai. The Best Accompanying Artist from Bangalore Jnana Samaja in 1986, to name a few. Dayakar sir is one of the top graded artists of All India Radio. A round of applause for him, please. Dhruti wanted to dedicate Sri Chakraraja Simhasaneshwari to her guru, and truly deserving it. I can't hear a single clap coming in. Well, as every beautiful evening comes to an end, your Sutradhar, Dr. Kusum Prasad, wants to thank you and tell you that Dhruti is going to take you into Tillana, which is a brisk and lively number, performed towards the end of a concert. It is predominantly a rhythmic composition. Tillana usually has jatis as a part of composition and a few of sahityam in the charanam, followed by muktams or solus. Tillana consists of pallavi, anupallavi, sahityam. The composer enjoys the freedom to add sahityam based on the presiding deity of the composer or their Ishta Devata. Tillanas were composed in the late 17th and 18th century by Tanjavur quartets, Uttukudi, Venkatakavi, and Maharaja Swati Tirumal, and many such vidwans. Talking about Tillana a little more, giving a breather for Dhruti, Pallavi and Anupallavi rises to the occasion of the swaras. At the end, there's usually a short charanam in praise of a king or a god. Well, as the tempo increases, the moves with the dance cascades with the expression of mobile sculpture. The Pallavi and the Anupallavi of the Tillanas are composed of the jatis with the charanam. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to say that this was a gracious evening of grace, rhythm, and radiance, with an extraordinary and unforgettable evening Dhruti's Arangetram was not merely a performance. It was a beautiful confluence of art, devotion, discipline, and dreams, brought alive on stage with breathtaking grace. As the anklets claimed and every beat of tala resonated through this audience, Dhruti seemed to transcend the stage. Her eyes spoke, her expression narrated stories. And here we saw a magic blossom. Dhruti, you did not merely dance, you told stories with your eyes and emotions. A beautiful salute to her guru, whose wisdom, patience, and artistry has shaped this beautiful journey. To her parents and family, whose unwearying love, encouragement, and countless sacrifices have stood quietly behind every step. Arangetram is a milestone, but this evening felt like so much more, the beginning of a new chapter. May the rhythm always guide your feet, Dhruti. May the music forever fill your soul. May your expression continues to touch the heart, and the stage always perform. Congratulations, Dhruti, on a spectacular Arangetram. Over to you, Dhruti, for Thillana.
മംഗളം വരരുഷ്യ ശൃംഗനഗര വാദിനി മംഗളം സുരത്നഭൂഷണാലി ഭാദിനി മംഗളം വരരുഷ്യ ശൃംഗനഗര വാദിനി മംഗളം സുരത്നഭൂഷണാലി ഭാദിനി ദന്തകാന്തി നിർധൂത കുന്ദടോബരേ ശാന്തചിത്ത സേവ്യമാന പാദപങ്കരേ ദന്തകാന്തി നിർധൂതാക്ഷ കുന്ദടംബരേ ശാന്തചിത്ത സേവ്യമാന പാദപങ്കരേ ശങ്കരാര്യ രചിത ദിവ്യ ചക്രമധ്യഗേ കിങ്കരായിത അമരേന്ദ്ര മുഖ്യദേവഗേ ശങ്കരാര്യ രചിത ദിവ്യ ചക്രമധ്യഗേ കിങ്കരായിത അമരേന്ദ്ര മുഖ്യദേവതേ പാദനം പ്രലോക സർവ കാക്ഷിതാർത്ഥദേ പാദനം പ്രലോക സർവ കാക്ഷിതാർത്ഥദേ ബോധമക്ഷയിഷ്ണുമൗവ ദേഹി ശാരദേ ബോധമക്ഷയിഷ്ണുമൗവ ദേഹി ശാരദേ ബോധമക്ഷയിഷ്ണുമൗവ ദേഹി ശാരദേ ബോധമക്ഷയിഷ്ണുമൗവ ദേഹി ശാരദേ പാഹി ശാരദേ ശ്രീ ശാരദേ പാഹി ശാരദേ ശ്രീ ശാരദേ ശ്രീ ശാരദേ ശ്രീ
ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಕಡೆಯ ಘಟ್ಟ ವಂದನಾರ್ಪಣೆ. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಈ ದಿನ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ನೆರವೇರಲು ಕಾರಣರಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಬಿಳಿಗಿರಿ ರಂಗನಾಥ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಣಾಮಗಳು. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಶುಭಾ ಧನಂಜಯ್, ಮಾನ್ಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಲಲಿತ ನೃತ್ಯ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು ತುರ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತೆರಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಶುಭಾ ಧನಂಜಯ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ತಾವು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗಳಾದಂಥ ಧೃತಿಯ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ರಂಗಪ್ರವೇಶ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ತಾವು ಬಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಿ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಶ್ಮಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಂಡಾಗ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದಿಂದ ಮೇಡಮ್ನವರು ಬಂದು ಇಡೀ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಹರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸುತಪ್ರದಾಲಯ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಎರಡನೇದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ CID ಘಟಕದ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾಗಿದ್ದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ್ ಮೋಹಂತಿ ಸಾಹೇಬರು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನನ್ನ ಸಹೋದ್ಯೋಗಿ ಮಿತ್ರಗಳು ಗೊತ್ತು, ತುಂಬ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ಕೆಲಸ ಇತ್ತು ಇವತ್ತು. ಅಷ್ಟರ ನಡುವೆನೂ ಸಹ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಸರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ತಿಳಿಸಿದರು. ಆದ್ರೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನವಿಗೆ ಅವರಷ್ಟು ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಸಹ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಮುಕ್ಕಾಲು ಭಾಗ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಅವರು ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಹರಿಸಿದ್ದು, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದಿಂದ ಹರಿಸಿದ್ದು ನಮಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಧಪ್ರದಾಲಯ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ತುಂಬ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಸುಧಪ್ರದಾಲಯ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೋರ್ವ IPS ಅಧಿಕಾರಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಸೋಮೇಂದು ಮುಖರ್ಜಿ ಸಾಹೇಬರು ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಅಪರ ಮಹಾನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು ಆಡಳಿತ ವಿಭಾಗ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಪೊಲೀಸ್. ತುರ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದರಿಂದ, ಅವ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ಭಾನುವಾರ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೂ ಸಹ ಅವರು ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಅವರು ನನಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಧೃತಿಗೆ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಿ ನನಗೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೂ ನನ್ನ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮತ್ತು ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳನ್ನ ತಿಳಿಸಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರು ಇದನ್ನು ಸಂದೇಶನ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಸುತಪ್ರದಾಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಿಂದ ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬದಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂಥ CID ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಧೀಕ್ಷಕರಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಶ್ಮಿ ಪರಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ನವರು ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಉಮಾ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಧೀಕ್ಷಕರು CID ವಿಭಾಗ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಸುತಪ್ರದಾಲಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಿಂದ ಹಾಗೂ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ರಂಗಪ್ರವೇಶ ಏನಿದೆ, ಈಗಿನ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಚಲಿತ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವೇಗವಾಗಿ ಈ ಆಧುನೀಕರಣ, ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕವಾಗಿ ಏನು ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಮುನ್ನುಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಇದರ ನಡುವೆಯೂ ಸಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಪರಂಪರೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣ ನನಗನ್ಸೋದು, ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಅನ್ಸೋದು, ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಮಾ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಏನಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ವಿದುಷಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಮಾ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರೇನಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಸುತಪ್ರಧಾಲೆಯ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಯುವ ಪೀಳಿಗೆಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಂಗೀತ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರೀಯ ಸಂಗೀತ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತೇಜನ ಮೂಡೋ ರೀತಿ, ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಆಗೋ ರೀತಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋ ರೀತಿ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ನಿಜ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಪಾತ್ರ ತುಂಬ. ರಮಾಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರೀಯ ಸಂಗೀತದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯಣ್ಣ ರವಿಕಿರಣ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದರು, ಅವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರೀಯ ಸಂಗೀತ ಗ್ರಾಮಫೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವರು ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಫರ್ ಕೂಡ. ಅವರು ಮೈಸೂರು ದಸರಾ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ವಿವಿಧ ಕಲಾವಿದರನ್ನು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶದ ನಾನಾ ಭಾಗಗಳಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಸೋರು. ಒಂದು ಸರಿ ನಾಟ್ಯ ಮಯೂರಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಸುಧಾಚಂದ್ರನ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಆ ಮೈಸೂರು ದಸರಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದರು. ಅಣ್ಣ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ಫೋಟೋ ತೆಗೆದು ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಫೋಟೋ ತೆಗೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಹಾಡುಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜಯಸುದಾಸ್ ಅವರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವ್ರದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಡೆದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಹೋಗಿ ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೊಬರೋದು, ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ 8x10 ಸೈಜ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಟೋ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಸೋದು. ಆವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಲೈಟಾಗಿ. ತದನಂತರ ನಿಜ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ತೆಲುಗು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಸಾಗರ ಸಂಗಮ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಶಂಕರಾಭರಣಂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕನ್ನಡದ ಸಂಧ್ಯಾರಾಗ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಆನಂದ ಭೈರವಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಈ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ನನಗೆ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರೀಯ ಸಂಗೀತ, ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ನೃತ್ಯ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ, ನನಗೆ ಆಸೆ ಮೂಡ್ತಷ್ಟೆ. ನನ್ನ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಂಗೀತ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಬಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಅವಳು ಅಷ್ಟು ಓಪನ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವಳಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂಗೀತದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ, ಅದು ನಾನು ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಧೃತಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಕಲಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ತುಂಬ ಚಿಕ್ಕವಳು. ಬಟ್ ನನಗದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಇದನ್ನಿಸ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕಲಾವಿದೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಮೊಳಕೆ ಆಸೆ ಪಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಮಾ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ವಿದುಷಿಯವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ನಾವು 8 ವರ್ಷದ ಮುಂಚೆ, ಅವರು ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಬಸವನಗುಡಿ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು 5-6 ತಿಂಗಳೇನೋ ಕಲ್ತ್ಲು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು, ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ರಮಾಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲೂ ಬರೀ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗಷ್ಟೇ ಅವರು ಈ ಸಂಗೀತದ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದಲ್ಲ, ಪೋಷಕರಿಗೂ, ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಸಹ ಅವರು ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನೇನೋ ಆಸೆ ಪಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ, ಮಗಳಿಗೇನೋ ಐ ಜಾಯಿಂಡ್ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೇನೋ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಧೃತಿ ಈ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ, ಈ ರಂಗಪ್ರವೇಶ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹುಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣ ಇಬ್ಬರೇ. ಒಬ್ಬರು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾಗಿ ರಮಾಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಅವಳನ್ನು ತಾಯಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಕಿರು ಬೆರಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಂಗೆ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಅವಳು ಮೊದಲೇ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಲಿತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅವಳನ್ನ ಹಂಗೆ ತಿದ್ದಿ ತೀಡಿ, ಯಾವ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಶಿಸ್ತನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು ಶಿಸ್ತನ್ನು ಕಲಿಸಿ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಗಳನ್ನ, ಭಾವನೆಗಳನ್ನ, ಮುದ್ರೆಗಳನ್ನು ಏನಿವತ್ತು ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದೋ, ಇದು ಪೂರ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಮಾಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ವಿದುಷಿ ಆದಂಥ ರಮಾಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಆಸೆ ಏನೋ ಪಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಗುರು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು. ಬರೀ ಅವರು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಷ್ಟೇ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೊದಲು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಉತ್ಸುಕತೆ ತುಂಬಿ ಶ್ರೀಲಂಕಾ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋದ್ರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಏನು ನಡೀತು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಮೊದಲು ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ರು. ತದನಂತರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಈ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯನ ಕಲಿತಾ ಇದ್ಲು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ತನ್ನನ್ನು ತಾನು ಏನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು. ಕಲಿಯೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಬಾಲಿಗೆ ಹೋದ್ಲು, ಇಂಡೋನೇಷ್ಯಾಗೆ ಹೋದ್ಲು. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಫ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು. ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಈ ತಿಂಗಳು 6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ನೇಪಾಳ್ಗೆ ಸುಮಾರು 80 ಜನ ನೃತ್ಯ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ, ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಅವರ ಶಿಷ್ಯಂದಿರನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವರ ಪೋಷಕರನ್ನು ಸಹ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಎಲ್ಲೋದ್ರೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮೇಡಮ್ದು ಅದೊಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗುಣ. ಇಡೀ ಕುಟುಂಬನೇ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿನ ಅವರು ನಿಭಾಯಿಸಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಈ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು 17ನೇದು ಅಥವಾ 18ನೇದು ರಂಗಪ್ರವೇಶ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಅರಂಗೇಟ್ರಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಈ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆಳೆದು ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ವಿದುಷಿಯಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಮಾ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರೇ ಕಾರಣ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧೃತಿ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಪೋಷಕರಾದ ತಂದೆಯಾದಂಥ ನಾನು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಶ್ಮಿ ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ್, ನಾವಿಬ್ಬರೂ ಸಹ 3 ಜನ ಸಹ ನಾವು ಮನಸ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ, ಆತ್ಮಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೌರವ ವಂದನೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಮೇಡಮ್, ಇವತ್ತು ಧೃತಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಯಾವಾದ ಭಂಗಿ, ಭಾವನೆ, ತಾಳಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವಳು ನೃತ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಅವಳು ಶಿಲ್ಪಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವೇನು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕಲ್ಪ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದರೆ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಶಿಲೆಯಾಗಿ ಅವಳು ಬಂದು ನಿಂತಿರೋದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಶಿಲೆಯ ಶಿಲ್ಪಿ ತಾವೇ. ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಅವಳು ನೃತ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತಮಗೆ ಸಲ್ಲಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನಾದರೂ ಭಾವಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಇನ್ನು ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಈ ಧೃತಿ ಈ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ ನಾನು, ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಲ್ಲಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆಸೆ ಪಟ್ಟದನ್ನೇನೋ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಡೇರಿಸ್ಬೋದೇನೋ. ಆದರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇಡೀ ಇವಳು ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಳಂದರೆ ಧೃತಿ, ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಧರ್ಮಪತ್ನಿ ರಶ್ಮಿ ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ್ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನನೂ ವಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವಂಥ ತರಬೇತಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವಳೇ ಪಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವಳೇ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು, ಅವಳೇ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೋದು, ಅವಳನ್ನ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಹಾಕೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು, ಜಡೆ ಕಟ್ಟೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾದು ಅವಳನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಾನೇ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಹಂತ. ಬೇರೆ ಹೊರದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ, ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಒಬ್ಬಳೇ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸಾರಿ ಅವಳು ಹೊರದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಳು. ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವಳೇ ಹೋಗಿರೋದು. ಅವಳೊಬ್ಬಳೇ ಅದನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ, ಅವಳು ಆಕೃತಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಿಕ್ಕವಳು, ಕುಳ್ಳಿ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಆದರೆ ಅವಳಲ್ಲಿರೋಂಥ ಶಕ್ತಿ, ಇಚ್ಛಾಶಕ್ತಿ, ತಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಿತವಾಗಿ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ಡಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಅವಳ ಒಬ್ಳಿಂದನೇ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗೋದು. ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಗಳನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ಲಗೇಜಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋಳು. ನಾನೇನೋ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾಳೆ, ಲಗೇಜ್ ಸೂಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಎತ್ತಿಡೋದು ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಮೊನ್ನೆ ರಿಹರ್ಸಲ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ರಮಾಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಐ ಕುಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಆಡಿಟೋರಿಯಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 27ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ರಿಹರ್ಸಲ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಐ ಕುಡ್ ಸಿ ಹರ್, ಈವನ್ ದೋ ಶಿ ವಾಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಗ್ಲಿಂಗ್, ಶಿ ಡಿಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ವರ್ಕ್, every hard work, whatever is there, Rashmi, she did. I never expected that she is going to do all those things. ಪಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ವೆರಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್, ವೀಸಾ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಏನೇನೋ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವಳು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಧೃತಿ ಒಂದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಳು ಬೆನ್ನೆಲುಬಾಗಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನೆನೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಂಥ ತಾಯಿಯಾಗಿ ಪಡೆದಂಥ ಧೃತಿ ಅವಳು ಪುಣ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು, ಧರ್ಮಪತ್ನಿಯಾಗಿ ಪಡೆದಂಥ ನಾನು ಸಹ ಪುಣ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿದಂತ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ನೃತ್ಯ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆ ನೃತ್ಯ ನಮಗೆ ಮನದಟ್ಟಾಗೋಂಗೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಆಳದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗಿದ್ದು ಈ ಸಂಗೀತ ತಂಡ, ಆರ್ಕೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಟೀಮ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲಾಗಿ ನಟುವಾಗಂನ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿದಂಥ ವಿದುಷಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಮಾಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಇಡೀ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ರಂಗಪ್ರವೇಶದ, ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯದ ರಂಗಪ್ರವೇಶದ ಗಾಯನವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಬಾಲಶರ್ಮಾ ಸರ್, ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ಬಾಲಶರ್ಮಾ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದನ ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಮೃದಂಗವನ್ನು ನುಡಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಜನಾರ್ದನ್ ರಾವ್ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಪಿಟೀಲು ನುಡಿಸಿದಂಥ ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ದಯಾಕರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸುಮಧುರ ಪಿಟೀಲಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬ ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ವೀಣೆ ನುಡಿಸಿದಂಥ ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಶಂಕರರಾಮನ್ ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೀಣೆಯ ನಾದನ ಇಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಗಾಂಭೀರ್ಯ ತಂದಿತ್ತು, ನಿಮಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಇಂಪಾದ ಕೊಳಲನ್ನು ನುಡಿಸಿದಂಥ ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ನಿತೀಶ್ ಕಾಂಕಲ್ ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೊಳಲಿನಾದ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಹೃದಯವನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಟಿತು, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಧೃತಿ ಏನಿವತ್ತು ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ಕಾಣೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇಕಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಕೀರ್ತಿರಾಜ್ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ವೇದಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಅಲಂಕಾರ, ವಿಡಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ನ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಡೇವಿಡ್ ಚಾರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ, ಈ ಧೃತಿ ಅವಳ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ವಸ್ತ್ರ ವಿನ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ವಿಜಯ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಅಚ್ಚುಕಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ನಿರೂಪಕಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕುಸುಮಾ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. CMRIT ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಅಂತ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಅವರು ಈ ಆಡಿಟೋರಿಯಂ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲೂ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಅಚ್ಚುಕಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರೆಗೆ ಖುದ್ದಾಗಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸರಿ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ, ಫೋನ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಆಹ್ವಾನ ಮನ್ನಿಸಿ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬೂರಿಯಿಂದ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನದಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗಳು ಧೃತಿ ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹರಿಸಿದ್ದೀರ. ನನ್ನ ಬಂಧು ಮಿತ್ರರು, ನನ್ನ ಅಕ್ಕ ಭಾವ, ನನ್ನ ಅಣ್ಣಂದಿರು, ನನ್ನ ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್ ಸೋಮಶೇಖರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಗೌರಿಶಂಕರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ರೇಖಾ, ರಮ್ಯಾ, ರೂಪ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನೆರೆದಿರೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾವ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದನ ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಬಂದು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಗೊಳಿಸಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಮನಸ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್, ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ.
Heartiest congratulations to Minchu. I would like to invite Minchu to receive her certificate from our great orchestra team for today. A big round of applause to my dearest Dhruti. She has really accomplished all her items so well. So on behalf of Shruta Dance School and my family, I would like to congratulate the parents and Dhruti for this successful completion of our Arangetram. Thank you so much.
ಒಂದಿಬ್ಬರನ್ನು ಮರ್ತುಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಯವರು ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರು ಬರೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೊಮ್ಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಂಡ್ರೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ, ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೆನೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಮರ್ತುಬಿಟ್ಟೆ, ವೆಂಕಟ್ ಸರ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬೋನ್. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ, ಇಡೀ ಆ ಟೀಮ್ 80 ಜನನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಲೆಡ್, ಈ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಕೇರ್. ನಾನಂತೂ ಹೋಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಶಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಫುಲ್ ಟು ಯು ಸರ್. ಸಾರಿ ಐ ಕುಡಂಟ್, ಈವನ್ ದೋ ಇನ್ ಎ ಫ್ಲೋ ಐ ಫಾರ್ಗಾಟ್ ಟು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, the next, after Rama ma'am, the next is Kumari Varsha. I have to thank her. Wherever all, whatever the minor corrections have to be made, she has done everything, not only to Dhruti, to each and every students of Sutta Pradalaya. Even Varsha Prasad, her contribution is also major contributions. And as a whole, I want to thank all the family members. Thank you.
I truly have no words to say except how thankful I am to everyone present here, and so grateful God gave me this opportunity, like doing my Arangetram and everything. Like, had you told me a year back, like if I was doing my Arangetram today, I wouldn't have believed anyone. And I would like to like thank everyone who came here to support me on like such an important day for me. And I would like to thank my parents who spent time and they're like willing to do everything for me. And I thank Rama ma'am for like being my guru and like making all of this possible. It felt like she was being my like backbone. And I would like to thank like ma'am and Varsha for like such captivating like choreographies. Like it felt me so happy to like, I felt so comfortable performing all of them. And joining Sutta Pradalaya Dance School was like one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. I could like almost say it's like my second home to me. And like every moment, every trip, like every conversation, every class, like whenever I think of it, ma'am, my dance friends, like from the audience and like everyone, it brings a smile on my face. Yeah, I would like to like thank the orchestra for like playing such amazing music. I felt so involved, like the devotion I felt, like everything was so amazing. I would like to thank all the vendors who like came today and made everything possible and like working together. And I would like to thank all of my like friends like backstage, Varsha, Vira, Neha, Samita, Srinidhi, Suman, and like all of them for like helping me out, like from changing dresses to everything. Like they made my day easier today. And I would like to thank all of my dance friends from the audience who are like supporting me. I truly hope everyone here like enjoyed their time and they're like, it was worth like coming here. I felt so grateful performing in front of all of you today. And this feels very bittersweet because I don't want this day to come to an end. And yeah, thank you so much for coming here. I'm really grateful. I also want to give like Rama ma'am and Vasha like a small like personal gift from me for like all that they've done for me, and it may not fully express like how thankful I am, but I hope it reminds me of their support and like everything.
ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಂದು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಿ ಧೃತಿನೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸಿದಿರಿ. ತಾವು ಕೂಡ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ಇದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂತೋಷಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣಭೂತರಾದ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಸುತಪ್ರದಾಲಯ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಹಾಗೂ ರಶ್ಮಿ ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ್ ಕುಟುಂಬ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸ್ತಾ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಊಟದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್.